All right, there has been a lot of chatter about the tropics lately, specifically in the Atlantic, as we kind of turn the peak on the increasing frequency of when we should see activity here in the 2025 season. There are now two areas to watch for potential tropical development, but let's talk about one area that we did not see come to fruition over the past couple of days. Remember, we had a low pressure system off of the eastern coast of the United States here. That was being monitored for potential tropical development, but the chances slowly decreased over the last couple of days. What happened? That area of low pressure interacted with the frontal boundary that caused it in the first place, and they basically choked each other out. The chances of development with that have now gone to zero, but there are still two other areas to watch. One of those being Invest 96L. Now, we talked about the term Invest. That's the term that the National Hurricane Center gives a region of potential tropical development when they're fairly certain that we could be looking at a tropical depression or a tropical storm within the next 7 days. Now, the thing with Invest 96L is the chances continue to decrease for seeing this come to fruition. So it was a tropical wave that pushed off the western coast of Africa. You can see it here, producing some disorganized showers and storms. It's got basically a 0% chance of developing over the next 2 days because of the dry air within this region at the moment. As it continues to push further towards the north into the Atlantic, it may still support some chances of tropical development, but we're sitting at about a 20% chance of development over the next 7 days. So this system, Invest 96L, is starting to look pretty unlikely for tropical development. What's starting to look a bit more promising, we have to go back to the central Atlantic and talk once again about the western coast of Africa. Another tropical wave pushed off the coast here is already producing a good area of showers and thunderstorms. We're at a 0% chance of development over the next 2 days because of the area that this system is interacting with right now. You can see it faintly on the map here behind me. This is some Saharan dust in the region, so a little too dry for the system to develop within the next 2 days. But as it pushes further into the Atlantic here, into what we call the main development region for tropical systems, this is when we could see it develop further into a tropical system. It's got a 40% chance of development over the next 7 days, and this chance continues to increase. So we'll be watching this system closely within the next week or so. Models are still really uncertain about what this system looks like beyond that main development region, but we'll be keeping our eye on it here for the next couple of days. If it does develop further, it would take the next name of our 2025 season, the E name, which would be Aaron. As always, make sure to stay up to date with our 13 WMAZ weather team for the latest.